What's up, guys? I'm here with a storytime video of how I almost got scammed by care.com. First thing, I have my little brother down here. I'm at my house, I'm in the kitchen, but the living room is like right over here. And Roscoe, my dog, is eating. So I'm not sure if you can hear them, but I'm gonna try and talk loud enough to where you can't hear them. Okay, I have gotten like 3 other families from care.com, as employers, and everything's been great. Okay, this is just the one bad experience that I had with them. A long time ago, 2 years ago maybe, it was around the summertime and I was looking for a family to babysit. I stumbled upon a lady, I think her name was like Carolyn or Kathleen or Catherine or something with a C. She said that she had just moved to San Antonio from Australia and she had a 3-year-old child and needed help like moving in, organizing, and helping the child like learn how to potty train. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and submit myself for this and see what happens. I got a response and she seemed very professional. She was like, yeah, we just moved here. So what I would do is whenever I would send you your check, your first month's check, I think she was gonna pay like $15 an hour, which I thought was amazing because I would usually charge 10. So she said that she was gonna send me money along with the key to her house so that I can go ahead and start the organization process and getting everything ready for when they brought in more stuff. Excuse me. So I pretty much told her, like I can do it. I thought that it was just going to be a perfect deal. And I thought everything was, fine. We were emailing each other back and forth. But then the first, I guess, red flag that I should have noticed that I didn't, after the first email, like her grammar was like really messed up. Not like super bad, like I could still understand what she was saying, but it was just like choppy and kind of like, what? But I just thought that she was like in a rush and on her iPhone and she was just sending me a message real quick and sending it off and didn't really care for spell check. So I kind of didn't really, give that too much thought, but it was kind of like, damn, this is the second red flag that I was like, this really doesn't seem right. Well, she was like, whenever I send you the money, can you, deposit your amount and then write a check to some other people that would be working there that you had to send over, landscaping people. So I was kind of like, what? Like, why would she need me to pay them? Like, why doesn't she just pay them? I was like, that's kind of odd. And she was like, well, it would really work out for me. It would really help. I wouldn't have to write 2 checks. I could just send them to you. You'll be there anyway. You organizing stuff, you could just send them their check. And so I was like, okay, I can go ahead and do that. So I'm waiting to get her check, I forgot how much it was going to be or how much she said that she was going to pay me for that first month. But whenever she sent it over to me, the first thing that I didn't see that she said that she was gonna send over were her keys. Because she said that she was gonna send me her keys and a check. Was no keys, it was just a check. Also, the address on the envelope didn't match what was on the check. Another thing was the addresses on both the envelope and the check were not from Australia nor San Antonio. So I was kind of like, almost like in Florida, and another one was like in Colorado or something. I don't remember the specific areas, but there were 2 totally different places, and I was like, what the fuck? So immediately red flags again, and I was kind of like, I need to Google this. I was kind of like, nah, this doesn't sound right. She didn't even send her keys. Like she said she would, she just sent the check. Googled it, and I was like, scammers on care.com. And it like gave a list of like things that you need to watch out for. But I was like, wow, this really does sound like these people are trying to scam me. I'm going to email her and see if she's really, like, real, like she says. I'm going to say, hey, this doesn't seem right. I think this is a scam. I'm not too sure. I really feel like you're scamming me right now. And so I did. I emailed it, and I thought if it's not a scam, she'll email me and she'll tell me why she didn't send me the keys. Like, she'll give me some validation of why this all sounds really fishy. And nothing. I didn't get no email back, and whenever I tried to go back, like kind of like to check up on things, her profile had been deleted, and I was like, what the fuck? So I tried to report them on care.com, but there was no profile to report. Whenever I was talking to Sebastian about it, I was like, that's so crazy, like that people do this, because it was my first time almost getting scammed, like it just totally blew my mind how this stuff actually like works for some people. People actually go through with getting scammed like that, and I was just like, wow, like it's just so crazy to me. And Sebastian was like, well, they're more focused on money. They're just not thinking logically, I guess. They're more thinking about getting paid. But anyways, that was my story time of how I almost got scammed at care.com. But yeah, I would guess it'd be like any other scam thing that people go through, like even like a Craigslist or the IRS scam thing or whatever. Like there's like all kinds of scams that go on. It's just like, damn, like people just really need to be careful. And so, yeah.